See my mic out. My mic out. At least some of you in it did. When y'all commented did. My mic was out. Uh, I had my little button. I just didn't push the little button. I got to start watching that too. But welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But today is Women Rock Wednesday. I know y'all calling me now. I bet you can hear me now. I bet you can hear me now. Look, I bet you can hear me. Tell me you can't hear me now. See, y'all just a little behind. So since y'all tell me you can hear me now, I see my vitals. So I know all of y'all. I forgot one thing. Forgot one thing. I'm gonna give you something to look at while I'm gone. I forgot one thing. I want to give y'all. Well, I want to give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little something. Let me give y'all some. Watch this.
You cannot tax billionaires on the shares that they hold in a company because it is an unrealized gain. You're worth 300 billion, but we can't tax you on those stocks because you haven't sold the shares, so you don't have the money. Then Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter. So then they accept the offer. He now buys Twitter. He now goes to private equity and banks and other rich people and whatever. He goes can you guys borrow me the money to buy Twitter? But then they're like, what are we loaning it against? And he's like, well, my Tesla shares. Then I'm going wait. So you can buy a thing based on what you have. Yes. But when we want to tax you, you can say, I don't have it. You cannot tax billionaires on the shares that they hold in a company because it is an unrealized gain. You're worth 300 billion, but we can't tax you on those stocks because you haven't sold the shares, so you don't have the money. Then Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter. So then they accept the offer. He now buys.
Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I don't have my name is already up there. Thaddeus Moody. What is you talking about? Add your name. When the thing come when the forget about it. Terry, what's up, man? I got something for y'all. Let me tell you something. I cannot believe I left. I had to have all my. I know it was something missing, and then I looked up this device right here. I need everything, but that was interesting. And one of these days we're gonna talk about that. Share the show, everybody. I know it's Women Rock Wednesday. Share the show, but I'm gonna shout out to all the guys on here. Somebody said add my name. Ain't my name right there? Ain't my name right there in big letters? That man said add my name. What is you looking at, man? What was you looking at? That is Moody said add my name. I think I see my name. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's one more thing I got to do before we get on the show. I got one more thing. Somebody talking about I was muted. Yeah, I was muted. I ain't muted no more. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I just saw something that I did not add, and I got to do it right now while we getting this thing together. But did y'all see how this country work? Did y'all see some how this country work? I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of something y'all don't supposed to be seeing right now, cause I ain't gonna talk about it right now. But no, I ain't gonna put it up there. I ain't gonna put it up there yet. I ain't gonna give y'all a sneak peek. But did y'all see that? What I've had? Please talk a little bit about college basketball day. Seemed different this year. Would love your opinion. Exactly. College basketball. Let me put that on my list. Let me just write that down. It's already on my list. Let me just write that down. 2 marquee games last night. Let me put it down. College basketball. I got it, but I want to write it. Because I got some contradictory about it. Matter of fact, we can stop it. We can start now. But let's see where we're gonna go. Let's see what we want to talk about. I like that. So y'all gotta understand, I can have some completely drawn out, but if y'all say something, it's more important to me. So let's go. Let's go to college basketball. I know U of H play tonight. They play Jackson State tonight in town. What's the night? Do I feel like going down there tonight? Because I do need to scout Jackson State because I'm going to have to call the game. That would be smart, Robert. Um, if you were smart enough to do that, if you felt like doing that. But, well, I know you're not talking about the Michigan game because Michigan beat the slop out of Villanova. I take that game. Man, I don't know what's up with Michigan. We gotta talk about Michigan. But that BYU game was outstanding. I didn't see it all. I just seen bits and pieces of it. Um, AJ DeBanster is that dude. He is that dude. Clemson fought valiantly, but lost on a 3-point buzzer shot. Let me see. Virginia. When did Virginia get this good? Tony Bennett quit. You remember Tony Bennett quit? Then this new guy came in. And then who else we have? Illinois beat Ohio State. Illinois, they got all them old guys, them pros on their team. There's foreign pros. And UConn beat Florida. Yes, good game. So it was some great games. It was some great games yesterday. And you know what's so unique? That you said what you said. You said, Hatter, please talk about it seems to be different this year. What you mean by different? Maybe let's go there, and then because I got something I want to share with y'all that's kind of crazy. What you mean by different? Do everybody should? Hold on, let me put it up on the screen so everybody can see it. So in case you got your device, you can see that. See, I got this thing, so when you got your telephone, you can see the comments pretty good. Say, what up, Hatter? Please talk about college basketball today. Seems different this year. Would love your opinion. What you mean by different? And man said Virginia has went off and got a few of them Euro pros as well. You better. But they got a guy from a mid major though that's putting in a lot of work too. I forgot his name. Somebody sent it to me last night. I didn't write it down. Oh, Thaddeus Moody said typo. Terry Smith said he can see me. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I see everybody. Now look. Let's talk. Eric, what you mean? Tell me what you mean is different. He said it seemed like the big boys are taking more tough games early, more competitive. No, they've been doing it all the time. I think they're doing less of it. I think they're doing less of it. He said, I'm watching more college than NBA this season. Yeah, your son played. Yes, your son played in college. You go watch more. I'm just telling you, it happened to me. You're going to watch more. He said also teams are getting developed plates from players. Okay, develop players from mid-major. What it is, man, it's simple. Instead of trying to go to the NBA or go overseas, guys getting all this NIL money and they're staying home. You have better players, you have a better product. What's up, Mr. Joyce? You have better players, you have a better product. It's kind of simple. But ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know Tony Bennett left. Yeah, he quit. Yeah, he quit. I don't know who Virginia coach is now. Somebody can look it up and tell me. But, yo, I had a unique talk with a Power 5 college coach. We're just talking. And I'm glad you said it because I mentioned to him that I like basketball this year. That's why it's good to be in a position to be able to talk to people sometime that's in these professions. Big coach, that's why I try to reach out It's not the NIL money. It's just the fact that having it, these kids are staying in college longer because they're gonna know instead of going and get cut from the NBA and wind up being in the G League, they can get paid more in college. So NIL money, you know, but yeah, the tournament gonna be bananas. On the women's side, Southern we talked about that yesterday, man. Southern women beat Arizona, and they also beat another team too. They beat more than just Arizona. Okay, Arizona. Yeah, they beat Arizona and U of H. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. You're a day late, but I'm glad you repeated it again. But I'm sitting there, George, and I'm sitting there talking to him, and we talked for 27 minutes, 27 maybe 30 minutes. Well, we talked more than that. But I remember the 27-minute mark, and he been a pro coach before in the NBA, assistant in the NBA, but he was second guessing. He's second guessing staying in the NBA and going and being a coach in college. The way he was talking, it was like, I should have stayed in the NBA. He said, well, all I had to do is give suggestions. I was making a whole lot of money. And all I had to do was make suggestions. I'll never forget, I remember a friend of mine, he said Ray Odom is currently the head basketball coach at University of Virginia. Thank you, Thaddeus Moody. I remember when Sam Cassell was thinking about taking a Florida State job, I said, boy, hold on, player. Hold on, player. You better think about doing that. Small town. You like the big cities. You've been around big cities. It's a lot of stuff you can't do. It's a lot of stuff you can't do being the head coach of a university. The Title IX stuff. I know we don't like to talk about it, but shit, this is the Chop Shop. I'm gonna talk about it. You being a man, you being single or married, and you on that campus with a bunch of beautiful co-eds, and you can't barely look, definitely can't touch, you can't even give them a ride, you can't do nothing, you cannot do nothing because everybody, you can't be alone with them. You can't, it's different. College basketball, because the people before us, they made it bad, where they have to make these rules because it's stuff going on. It's just stuff going on, man. Anytime you get a male and a female in situations and some people can't control themselves, things happen. And each college job have different assignments. Kentucky gonna be different from the U of H job. Who else? The Rice job is gonna be different from the Memphis job. But each job have different assignments. Some people want to go to the NCAA tournament every single year. Some people need to be. If Kentucky, you already see what's happening there, and we talked about that, and. I just keeping it real. He said, please wish Spencer Evans, we hope you have a speedy recovery. You had a knee replacement surgery, man. You can't be dunking on everybody, Spencer Evans. Come on, man. But speedy recovery, man, from the Chop Shop, from everybody on the feed, in the chat. Speedy recovery for you, man. And I know if you're around Wanda, you're over there getting your nails done, and they looking real nice. And and I have to be up here with mine all right, but ain't nothing like if you ever in Memphis, Tennessee, you want your nails done, you got to get them done by Wanda Dixon. Well, excuse me, the nail gallery. That's the name of a place, the nail gallery. But but I was just thinking about something. Just thinking about, okay, see, these things we don't think about. And we don't even like to talk about. Imagine that is Moody. You on the college campus, you the highest paid on the campus. You're the baddest thing. You're a college coach. You're nice looking. You walk around. Man, them women looking at you. Especially my partner. I mean, they be looking at them. Can you imagine? Just thinking about Penny at Memphis. Tall, rich, nice looking. And he always got to keep his head for 8 years. All these other coaches. See, sometimes y'all don't never think about that. Then y'all say, man, he done got caught up. Let me tell y'all something. That's one of the reasons when I was in the sports industry business, I never, ever, ever wanted to do your contract, negotiate your contract, and handle your money. There's no checks and balances. You should have somebody doing your contract, then somebody else, and have the guy that's doing your contract watching the guy who's investing your money. It's an ideal situation, right? I used to use an analogy. I said that's just like putting me in a room alone, me and Beyonce in a room, and we ain't got our clothes on. Something might happen. You follow me? The temptation there is too great. So I pray for these coaches. I pray for the positions, especially the black coaches. Especially them, because they can't wait to get us out of positions by doing stuff like that. So I was just thinking about the coach said he got to deal with so much stuff. Y'all, he was venting to me. Sometimes these guys, man, y'all just think these guys, they make a lot of money, Robert. Coach, you make a lot of money. Money that don't regulate what happens in your mind and in your heart. That man said, we are all a banana peel away from slipping into something that can change our life. Absolutely. He was talking about just dealing with the other stuff. Sometimes the player is not that good. He said, then I have to put Band-Aids on wounds that really need surgery. You follow me? I mean, he's just talking. When he's talking, I'm taking notes. Well, I don't want to forget nothing. Then you get the meddling phone calls from the summer coaches. Man, my guy ain't playing. My guy, there's one dude in particular. And my guy, he's not playing my guy. He took his guy to one school to where he wasn't playing because he couldn't play defense, and went to another school and he ain't playing because he can't play defense. My guy. Send the man to Siberia somewhere. My guy. I'm so sick of them. Like, this is my guy. You're not playing my guy. These coaches are sick of y'all. And now we talking about why Izzo and hey, listen, I done learned why Izzo and Shasket. I used to think they used to say, man, these guys getting money. I ain't finna. I'm not about to. I'm finna leave. No, it's y'all. They don't want to deal with you Negroes. I'm telling you, man. I'm talking to them. One that always call it, when my son gonna play? Your son can't play. You better be glad he on the damn team. Ivan Petty Jr. When my guy going? Brian Boatwright. When my guy gonna get in? What you gonna do with my guy? That's how you do my guy. That's how you do us. That's how you do us. Every coach, listen. Every coach in this great, and Eric Harrison, you brought this out of me. Every coach in the NCAA right now, most of them, You know what they're doing? They're complaining about this stuff. It ain't about nobody getting no money. They don't mind getting you the money. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Y'all done got me hot. Don't be looking at all these muscles. Y'all done got me hot. Wow. Something just happened. Y'all follow me? Gary Carter, this is important. I'm just sitting here. This guy got all the money in the world. I mean, he got everything. But he just said, let's just talk. I'm sitting there. This man can talk to anybody in the world. Chuck. But he know I'm gonna listen. And I'm gonna give him wise counsel. But he said, every coach in the whole NCAA is complaining. And not about how much money they got to pay nobody. Gary, he said, this year here is the first year. This came from him. Brian Boldwright, he said, this is the first year that everybody is feeling the transfer stuff. Everybody feeling the negatives, the positive, the negative. They feeling it. They feeling it. He said, you're getting kids. Watch this now. You're getting kids that you look at and say, watch this, y'all. This dude really getting all this money and now don't want to play? Y'all, the guy I'm talking to is the Power 5, Power 4 conference head basketball coach. And it wasn't Penny Hardaway. He said, this is the first year everyone is feeling the transfer portal stuff. But he said S-H-I-T. I just put stuff on my thing because I wasn't going to be cursing. I ain't gonna be cursing on this show. He said, we feeling it, the ish. You're getting kids that you look at and say, dude, you really getting all this money and you don't want to play now? Kentucky? These coaches got to deal with that. How in the hell you was playing for nothing just a few years ago, and now these people give you money and your ass getting lazy and don't want to play? What's wrong? That a coach got to say, Robert, I'm sick of this ish. He said, I never tell you not to take the money, but don't just go to these universities for money. You was balling over here and you getting money and you want to try to take your little ball beating ass over there. And now you're looking bad and everybody looking bad. The situation don't look good for you. Willie Jones, this. Man, I'm just feeling, y'all got to understand, I'm just listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. He said, some players are not SEC guys. So stay wherever you at, stay your butt over there. Don't be trying to come in this SEC. You're going to get exposed over here. You have a perfect scenario where you at. And he did say, let them give me a certain amount of million. I'm going to go get me a superstar. I'm not finna spend all this money like Kentucky did on that slop they got. I'm not finna spend no money on that stuff. Guess what he said, though? He said, man, if I'm spending my money, I'm going to watch this, y'all. Watch this now. You know, y'all been hearing all that other stuff. This came out his mouth. He said, I'm going to go get that money to the high school kid. Mamas and daddies, y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. But he got to be good now. I ain't talking. Listen, AJ DeBouncer balling his ass off, right? All of these freshmen balling their behind off, right? It's these transfer portal Negroes. Penny got lucky. Got Kendrick Davis, got David Jones, PJ Haggerty, 3 years in a row. He didn't get lucky this year. Man, I'm sitting there listening to this dude, man. Y'all don't understand. I'm sitting there saying, he said the portal is a bunch of bull crap, but he didn't say crap. He said the rest, these portal dudes are sorry. Mr. Bartholomew. He said, I like freshmen now. He said, this is the first time in college. That's what Eric Harrison, I think you lacking about it, because you started this conversation off talking about something about it is different. He said it's the first time in college basketball you really don't know who's gonna win. Even Michigan doing all of this winning and beating the brakes off the people, they ain't shoe in to win nothing. Everybody can be beat. Anybody can beat anybody. Everybody can beat everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing. And there's a lot going on. And we all we got. Dr. 3, MC3. The world is changing, my brothers and sisters, on Women Rock Wednesday. Is any women? Wanda's there. Wanda's there. The world is changing. Lots going on. And we are all we got. Listen to me, Gary Carter, Eric, everybody on this feed. We are all we got. So we got to lean into us. I'm telling you. And remember, y'all would mark this day down on Women Rock Wednesday. I told y'all that we got to support us while the world is falling around us. And we know how to hold each other together. I just had to give y'all that. Because there's just so much going on that I can't even have time for the show. I'm going to have to one day I'm just going to get in my office and just press record and let y'all know what's on my mind. And then I'm just going to put it out there, record it. You follow me? It's just some stuff. You know how you can tell when you know somebody don't know nothing about basketball? I'm gonna show. When people say stuff like this right here, I tell you they don't know nothing about basketball at all. When people can make a statement like that, evidently they ain't been watching basketball. They ain't been watching college basketball. They ain't watched Kentucky play. They ain't watch. When people say stuff like this, you know they ain't been watching the game. Let me see where I'm gonna go. I saw something. I saw something. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go here today. Give us the uncut version when you do it. I got you. I got you. I ain't gonna cut it. I'm just gonna tape it. I'm just gonna tape it. I ain't editing nothing. Hatter will be attending the Memphis. Hatter, will I be attending the Memphis Louisville game? Nah, I don't think so. I got too much stuff to do, man. If any trip I'm taking is going to California to see my grandson. Uh, Gary, have anybody ever heard of a rapper named? Let me go to my what you call it? The Apple stuff. I'm gonna put his name in there. Watch this. I saw something. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let me see how he sound. What's your favorite song? Uh, let's see. Let's see something. Hold up, y'all. Why it won't let me play? Oh, it's playing. Have anybody ever heard of a rapper named Tootsie? Anybody? Pitt lost, man. Pitt didn't even make the tournament, man. What you talking about? King Stick. King Stick. Go look at the. That coach almost got fired last year, man. Y'all, somebody told me a long time ago, you can't talk basketball with everybody. Y'all can read all the magazines, y'all can just watch every game, and some people just do not understand this game. No. They look at it in a different lens than you do. I put it like that. Because it makes sense to him. The dude named Tootsie is Boosie's son. How many Tootsies is it? Is it one Tootsie? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. See, y'all ain't finna have me out here with no bad. Y'all ain't finna have me out here with no bad dope. Because y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. No, it's more than one. It's more than one Tootsie. These two dudes look. Hold up. Wait a minute. All right. Now this dude from North Carolina. It's more. It's more than one. And that's Boosie's son. Let me see. Let me look at his Wikipedia. Y'all. Somebody talking about Boosie's son. Hold up. He ain't mentioned, they ain't mentioning Boosie. Let's go with his parents. Occupation, he's a rapper, okay. Early life, let me tell you, they ain't said nothing about his parents yet. Let me say something what I like about it. Well, they ain't mentioned Boosie. They ain't mentioned Boosie. All right. But I want to ask you, who the hell was 2C? Oh, his name 2D. Thank you. Thank you. 2C committed to Syracuse. It's bigger than football, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's bigger than rap. Is this the culture? A Billboard rapper chooses football over the industry. It's crazy, but in a good way. The man's choosing purpose over popularity. We watching somebody walk away from a career people would die for just to choose a dream that he had as a kid. Tusi can walk in the building at 25 years old, commit, and still chase his dream. That should inspire you to make and not make you insecure. That should inspire you. This is the first time in years we've seen a mainstream artist publicly choose structure, mentorship, routine, brotherhood, and accountability over the industry chaos that destroys so many. This is amazing me. Tootsie Tootsie didn't choose fame, he chose development. And that alone is revolutionary. I don't care if he can't play. See that? Look at it. I wonder, can he play? He got a scholarship. Shit, the players on Kentucky team, you should be wondering, could they play? They get all this money and get their head tore off by 40. You should be asking, could the players on Kentucky play? That's what you should be asking. But let me get back to something positive. He chose development, and that alone is revolutionary. Tusi just showed, you know what he did? He showed the YNs, the young black boys, you are allowed to change your life. You are allowed to pivot. And most importantly, you are allowed to choose to chase your dream you had buried. This man doing something, this dude talking about money, can he play? Tusi is showing anti-pride, anti-ego, and putting his healing on display. And if you care anything about it, then you need to read what he said, Michael Jordan. Read what he said. Excuse me. See. He probably like Master. He is a Billboard rapper already. Master P's son wasn't no Billboard rapper. What are you talking about? Man, do y'all be drinking this damn early? No, for real. But let me keep going about this boy Tusi, because he's so important. Of foolishness. Yo, Michael Jordan, listen to this kid, man. Watch this. Tusi said in his commitment post, he said, God's will is the way. No one can stop it, even the devil. Only people, y'all, let me tell you something. Only people who live real spiritual warfares understand that sentence right there. This wasn't a decision that was made out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a rescue. That boy know what that rap community and that rap industry chaos, what it brings. This commitment just showed me, it really just showed a million young men that God can call you back the way you were before the world broke you. This little boy got a testimony. Listen to me. When this boy wrote this commitment post, it was a sermon disguised as a commitment post. Let's talk about it. This is not random. This is the NIL era, right? College football just realized influencers, artists, creators, and entertainers, Gary, look now, Gary, are now recruitable assets. Why? Because visibility equals money. He don't start playing till next year, 2026. He's 25 years old and just committed. He ain't played football since high school. King Sticks, if you let me tell the damn story and quit over there, whatever you're smoking and whatever you drink, let me tell the story instead of putting stuff up on the screen. What's his stats? He ain't got no stats. He just committed. Let me get back to this. Are y'all seeing it? Hold up, y'all. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up. Watch this. Watch this. This the questions he asks. It's just sit back and listen. I don't care who he talking about. Sit back and listen. Don't type. You might learn something. This really ain't no message for your old ass anyway. This is a message for the young generation. So guess what? Comment all you want to. I'm not going to pay attention to your comment. My young people. College football just realized that influencers, artists, creators, and entertainers are now recruitable assets. Why? Because visibility equals money, personality equals branding, audience equals leverage, and the story equals marketing. Tusi alone is a walking media economy. Syracuse just didn't get a player. They got millions of monthly listeners, a fan base, entertainment value, national attention, new recruits watching, and a cultural PR asset. This move is strictly business, Gary Carter. This is the future of recruiting. This is an angle that he's going to bring to football. As a grown man, he's a 25-year-old, focused, mentally strong. Y'all know there's a lot of people go to college late, but he happened to be on a football team late. He's more mature than any 18-year-old, and he's not coming in for clout. He already got his clout. He's coming in to work. He already got clout. His presence alone is going to elevate the standards of the locker room. Grown men don't come to play, they come to compete. He is going to be a cultural leader in that locker room, whether he plays or not. Duh. Most people wish they had the courage and the talent that Tusi has. Instead of being inspired by him, some people look at him as a project. I pray that he sees this video one day and understand the value he brings to the sports world. Because I accept people who don't just change their life, but change the lives of everybody watching them. That gets me. This isn't just a commitment to me. This is a calling. Most athletes turn into rappers. But now we're watching the reverse. A rapper turning into an athlete. Sports give you and giving him what the industry could not. Thank you, Willie Jones, for looking at it. See, y'all don't understand. Ray Moore, five win and 1 losses for a 68-year-old coach. This program, I created is special. God got me. God is good to me. Shout out to Ray Moore, coaching elementary school. Elementary school. Development. Ray Moore, Ray, when I come down there, you know, Ray, I got to get down there so I can come down there. I got to come to practice and get them. I got to make sure them youngsters know what the hell they doing before they get to middle school. Ray, I didn't even think about it till now. Man, I got to make a special trip down there just to see that, Ray. One of my best friends in the world, Ray Moore, he's in Memphis. He had retired from the school system, being a coach, but he came back to start this program, create this program for these young kids, and now they're 5 wins and 1 loss. Wow. God is good to you, man. God is good to you. Let me keep going. Because I got so. What time is it? I got a few more minutes. You know what? Hey, everybody, do me a favor. I want you to call your TSU people. Okay. I want you to call your TSU people. You did for Jace just by mentioning his name forever. We'll be grateful. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jones. Thank you. Jace, where you at, baby? You know, Mr. Jones, I just hate to say, all HBCU people. See, when you just open your mouth sometimes and closed mouth never get fed. I'll never forget. I was talking to Defrin Farb of the Anthony Lawrence collection years ago. And I don't know why we got to talking. And I said, man, wait a minute, Wayne, where your TSU stuff? Because I was watching this stuff and it got the Grambling and the Southern and the FAMU and all that old good, all that just looking good, man. And I'm sitting there saying, TSU. Wow, I just saw something. I hope clarify what you just said, Mr. Jones. Because you stopped me in my tracks. Please clarify what you just said and let me know. Because I probably can't go further until you tell me. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a young man who I mentioned on this show, and it helped his self-esteem, help his family's self-esteem. It was years ago. Dad sent me something. And Mr. Jones, what do you mean by he passed? Hear me out. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to find this letter. That's Peyton Jones, big brother. Wow. Hold on, y'all.
Of the lead. Harden goes to work, gets around Mobley and straight to the rim. Put it in the highlight reel.
Razzle dazzle for two. The Bears.
Harden stops left wing, picks up speed to the rim. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, share this show. This is why I tell you to share the show. This is why I tell you to share the show. This is why I tell you to share the show. Hello, Mr. Hatter. My name is Willie Jones. I'm Peyton and Jace Jones' father. I'm emailing you because you don't know how you just mentioning Jace Jones' name in an episode after they got defeated, after they defeated Houston Yates, when they were underdogs and no one gave them a chance. You know, Jace heard all the negative talk and he was just he was just big for nothing and he'll never be like his older brother, Trey Jones. But when you mention his name, it did wonders. His work ethic went through the roof, and he didn't say much. But he wanted to believe someone besides his mother and I saw potential in him. He became your number one fan. Jace worked his behind off Mr. Hatter, and colleges started recognizing his potential in football. He received offers from Memphis, Kansas, Arkansas State. That year was his last year to compete in high school because he was diagnosed with brain cancer about a year later. Mr. Hatter, he never wavered. He also believed that he was going to beat it and get back on the field with his teammates and accomplish his dream. But God had other plans. He lost his fight going into his senior year. And I remember this. I'm thinking something. My mind just went. I can't go no further with that. I can't go no further with that. I can't. This is how important. It's how important this platform is. This is why I don't have time for people to play. Yeah, you can have fun. You can be. This platform is bigger. This young man right here, Tusi, is bigger. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm so proud that we have a chance to partner with a great brand of clothing. Uh, and it's called the Anthony Lawrence Collection. And after, I don't know how many times man, you need to do something, man. You need to do something, man. Man, he said, and he told me point blank, man, TSU don't support. I tried to do them earlier. I kept talking to him and talking to him. He made me the TSU jacket, the reversible jacket. I got it back there. Unbelievable. He made me Memphis. I said, I want something from my school. Yeah, he made me the Memphis, Meet Me and Penny, a Memphis hoodie and the Memphis shorts and everything like that, right? So we kept talking. He said, man, let's just do it. So he's already got, the Howler design. Then he came out with another t-shirt yesterday, more traditional, the classic design. But ladies and gentlemen, the man came up with another design today. I didn't know that he was going to do this. I didn't even have, let me see where it's at. I got it. He came up with a whole nother design today. Watch this. Look at him. And he got it. He said, it's rooted in a 1990s flair, and built on HBCU heritage. This TSU design salutes the movement, the memories, the impact HBCUs continue to have on the culture worldwide. TSU, he did this just for you. Inspired by the retro energy on the Martin Lawrence show and the legacy of HBCUs that shaped the culture, Texas Southern University, bold, influential, and forever iconic, this TSU t-shirt channels the vibrant style of Martin while honoring the school that sets trends, shift culture, and inspire generations. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. I'm just glad I opened my mouth, Wanda. I'm just glad I said something. A closed mouth, they said, never get fed. I just glad I kept bothering him. Said, man, come on. Give us another chance. Give us a chance. And this man has went and constantly kicking out stuff for Texas Southern alumni and their people all over the world. So tell a friend, tell another friend, tell everybody, y'all, this stuff to go to this website. Hold up, I got it for you. So you won't never, the Anthony Lawrence collection, I'm gonna have it scrolling across the screen on you. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. This how important this. This is a black-owned business. This is a brand of a person who watches and support this show. Watch this. He come from our community. What I said earlier. Hold up. What did I tell y'all earlier? Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go, because I want to give it to you right. That's why I write stuff down. I got so much stuff. This world is changing, Mr. Jones. And it's a lot going on in this world. And we are all we got. Y'all hear me? We are all we got. Listen to me. We are all we got. We got to lean into us. This man was thinking about us. Support us while the world is falling apart around us. We know how to hold each other together. We got a history of it. Forget all them people talking about black people don't get, boy, did you go to the march? Did you see the march on Washington? Did you see the Million Man March? Don't let nobody tell you what we can't do together. Shout out, salute, Anthony Lawrence Collection, man, for just even thinking. Yo, I didn't even ask for all of this. I just said, well, can we do something for TSU? These people are creating a whole line just for y'all and for us. And it's coming out in January. Not now. So look for it in January. So after Christmas, look for it. This is amazing, man. It's just, man. Yo, this came out of just me talking to this guy. We just talking. Man, you gotta do something, TSU. I'm going on the road with TSU for TSU. Don't you think I'm gonna have all this? What? FAMU and Grambling and all y'all, here I come. Platform is so important, man. Mr. Jones, man, let me tell you something. You just made my day, man. Coach, and Mr. Jones, I wasn't crying that much because I was sad. I was crying because I'm happy to be able to be somebody that puts something on your baby's heart. That's what I'm crying. That's where the tears came from. That day I was able, for such a time as this, I was able to be on a platform like this, to be able to say something, speak some life into your baby. And the only reason I'm up here doing this every single day, because all I thought about, if something had to happen to me, who would have looked out for little Robert? How would him and his mom have information that can look out for him? Man, I will never forget this day, long as I live. When people, because y'all understand that some people piss me off. One dude gonna call me, man, you too positive. You don't never talk about nobody negative. I want to speak life into the Jaces of the world. If I'm always talking negative about somebody, I want to speak. The kid had enough people talking about what he can't do. You can order the H-Town High. Hold up, hold up, y'all. Hold up. You can order this now. Hold on, y'all. And I got the link now. Wait a minute. Where did H-Town Howl at? Uh-oh. I think that's it right there. That's it. You can order that now. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Hey. Okay, that's it. That's the one. You can order that now. That hoodie right there, you can order that now. You can pre-order that now. Go and get it and have it. They come, yeah. It'll get to you. You can order that now. Anthony Lawrence Collection. I had, wait a minute, where's my, I got it somewhere. I'm gonna send you a link where you can pre-order it. But you can do that now. You can order, it's called the H-Town Howler. Go to the Anthony Lawrence, yeah, it do look good on the screen. I like the way it look on the screen. I'm looking at, I got another screen up there that I'm looking at it. It's kind of tape delay. See, I know how y'all are being tape delayed because it's delaying a little bit on the screen. But where else am I at? Where am I? Shout out to Tootsie again. But let me keep going. You know what I saw? And I just glazed over it. Y'all, let me see. I'm gonna go back and find it. Y'all just got to give me a minute. I got to go back and find it. About NBA. Y'all. Hold on. I got to see where I got it at. Hold on. What's the kid name? Okay. Somebody just wrote me. Y'all, you know what, man? I love y'all. Y'all all right with me. Somebody just texted me saying they was feeling me. That man, it messed me up, Mr. Jones, because I forgot. And it messed me up. It messed me up. I was thinking about somebody else, but that got me. That got me. Boy, you touched me. You made me happy today, though. I'm trying to find. Let's see. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I got something just the other day. Come on, don't do me like that. Just the other. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got it. I found it. What day was that on? That was last Thursday. See, I'm glad I got this thing, so it'll tell me, like when I put my notes in here, they'll let you know last Thursday. Here we go. I got it. That man said I had him over there 10. Man, y'all understand, man. That's an awesome responsibility. And y'all got to realize now, that's the third time. First time, we was at Amazing 102. A lady called in and said, we are the best 120 minutes of her day. She listened to the show right before she go to her chemotherapy treatment. And that makes her day. Y'all follow me? Then I got an email from a mother who told me, thank you for saving my son's life and my family situation. And I said, what'd I do? She said, I can't talk about it, but some words y'all know I want them words back. I want to know what the hell she would never tell me. She said, just thank you. Something I said changed the course of that kid's life. So that's why I don't play with this, y'all. I know it. It might just seem, we just coming up here and press and play. No. This stuff up here, this stuff is real. Stuff is real. But I saw something, and I want to share with y'all. And I was just thinking about, because I was thinking about y'all. Because, some of them in our community. But I love this. Going to shout out to all the former NBA guys that's got kids locked in and getting to it. These NBA kids now, we've been saying on this show, but basketball is, some people been saying it's a rich man sport now. Most inner city kids of low income families can't afford this level of training and development. I'm finna give you, this is every son in the NBA who is currently a son of an NBA player. Son of an NBA player who is currently the top 100 national rank in high school by 24/7 Sports. Y'all ready? They rank from 19 to 1. Ranking from 19 to 1. Number 19 is Julius Avant, son of Anthony Avant, who played with Penny in Orlando, who was ranked number 93 in the class of 2026. Number 18 is Quincy Dobie, son of Quincy Dobie Jr., son of Quincy Dobie, who was ranked number 83 in the class of 2027. Number 17 is, what is his name? Dame Jackson, son of Mark Jackson, who is ranked, I think he's 62 in the 2026 class. Then in 16, you got Aziz Olajuwon, who is ranked number 61 in the 2026 class. You got Adonis Ratliff, son of Theo Ratliff, ranked number 52 in the 2026 class. You got Mateen Cleaves Jr., the son of Mateen Cleaves, who is ranked number 51 in the 2028 class. You got Darius Radcliffe, also the son, they twins, the son of Theo Radcliffe, who is ranked 43rd in the class of, I guess he's the better brother. He's ranked higher, I guess, in the class of 2026. You got Caden House, is the son of Eddie House, who is ranked number 38 in the class of 2026. You got Jarvis Hayes at number 11. You got Jarvis Hayes Jr., the son of Jarvis Hayes, who is ranked number 28 in the class of 2027. Y'all follow me? You got number 10. You got Elijah Williams, who is a son of Monty Williams, who is ranked 26 in the class of 2026. You got Taj Bell. Number 9, you got Taj Bell. He is the son of Roger Bell, who is ranked number 25 in the class of 2028. You got number 8, you got Reese Austin, right up out of this city, the son of Rafer Austin, who is ranked number 23rd in the class of 2027. You got Jackson, it's number 7, you got Jackson Richardson, the son of Jason Richardson, who is ranked number 20 in the class of 2026. There is number 6, you got Taj Ariza, son of Trevor Ariza, who is ranked number 15 in the class of 2026. He a baller. Number 5, you got Miles Hayes, the son of Jarvis Hayes. He is ranked number 13th in the class of 2028. Then number 4, you got Bryson Howard, son of Josh Howard. He is ranked number 13th. Damn, he's up there in the class of 2026. And number 3, you got it's Mason Collins, son of Marty Collins, who is ranked number 9 in the class of 2029. Wow. Then another guy, it's another guy that I know real good. Number 2 is Eric Dampier Jr., son of Eric Dampier, who is ranked number 5 in the class of 2028. And coming out of number 1 is Obina Akizi, who is ranked number 3 in the class of 2027. And ladies and gentlemen, wow, Eric Boone, you can tell this stuff is, hey man, y'all got to get it cracking, cause I was just sitting and watching some of these NBA players and watching some of these college players. I'm watching players since people taking trying to take up for him. That man said Quincy Dobie sucks. Yeah, he sucks. But guess what? They got him ranked. So what I'm telling you is, but we're talking about NBA players. That's why I didn't mention Marcus Smear's son. Let me repeat that. The reason I did not, I know Marcus Spears' son can play, but this particular subject was about, Big Coach, it was happened to be about not a football player, son, a NBA player, son. Okay? NBA legacy. Okay? Sometimes we just, let's get it right. That man said, had her on one today. But Robert Carroll, I try to be one on every day. Hey, I feel good right now. Mr. Jones just put a battery in my backpack right now. Boy, I got some Duracells in me right now. But I'm watching some things. You know, I can tell that the hunger is gone in the NBA a little bit too. The hunger is gone, Robert Carroll. Carroll, I'm watching these dudes, Robert Carroll. I don't see, no, you good, Coach. I don't see the hunger. Back in the day, they were playing for the whole community. We had people just appreciate making it to the league to take care of their folks and stuff. Now these dudes trying to pick where they want to be before the draft. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's about who you know, not what you know. I miss the days of the kids just grinding and making it out of a tough situation. I do. I do. Can we make basketball great again? And listen, there's no obsoletes. There's no absolutes. And I'm not crazy. Uh, Not the case at all. Kids are not into sports as much in general. No more playing at the local parks, in the driveways. These kids are digital, not physical. I'm just watching stuff, man. Y'all don't understand. When I go to these college games, and I know y'all going there to cheer, but I'm watching. I'm sitting there watching, and I'm sitting up here watching how I don't care who on the other side of that. Hey man, hey. I got you. But notice I said ranked by 24/7 Sports. I don't believe in 21/7 Sports. I just used them as a reference point right there for the NBA kid. I don't believe in the ranking. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in them. I don't. Y'all, you can tell them. But when I watch Michigan just beat the slop out of Villanova last night. That's 89 points. They had 61 points. I'm just watching. Where's the pride? Even in the NBA. Ain't nobody gonna beat me by that much. Raymore, you on here. Ain't nobody never beat us by that getting them kind of points. I don't care who it was. I don't care if it was Melrose with all of them. No. It's getting out here to win. Them money games. Y'all got to go in there. And maybe, hold up, and I hope, Coach, please call and tell me, Coach. Maybe y'all don't want to, y'all can make the game. Coach, ain't nobody spoken. Villanova, with your pedigree, let some people beat you. Let me see. That's 9. Damn. 19. 28 points. What a pride. What a pride. What we doing? Y'all hear me? Some people texting me all over the place. Let me see. Did I say something? Somebody just sent me, they got a copy of the Green Book. That's good. Let me see what else happened. I'm just gonna, I have so much stuff for y'all. And Robert Cal, is anything out there that y'all want to talk about? One, is anything you want to talk about? Y'all know I had some more Shadur stuff. Y'all know. But you know what? I saw something though, and I do want to share with y'all. That's why I don't be playing with this thing, man. In a groundbreaking endeavor, the University of Utah Athletics entered into what could be a $500 million plus equity partnership with Otho Capital, featuring the creation and shared ownership for a for-profit entity to operate athletics. This first of its kind deal, ladies and gentlemen, includes a fascinating concept. And I have to share it with y'all because I be wanting y'all to know. Utah is inviting its most prominent boosters to purchase a stake in the new private equity company, Utah Brands and Entertainment LLC, the university, Otho Capital, and the donors will share ownership. Though Otho Capital will own a large stake in the athletics company, the university owns the majority and retains decision-making powers through its presidents and AD, Mark Harlan, who will chair a governance board overseeing Utah Brands and the Entertainment LLC. Ladies and gentlemen, long time ago, this man was at Congress. Look what he said.
I feel now that after these years and the great contribution that this organization has made to intercollegiate athletics, that the tail is about to wag the dog. It is television now. It will be recruiting tomorrow. It will be academic standards after that. Then it will be buying athletes next until the whole college athletic structure tumbles down. I'm pleased to have this opportunity to appear before you. Thank you.
Should I play that again? DC said that way back then. That probably was in the 70s or the 80s. Do I need to play that again? Did everybody get that? What I just read you and juxtapose that and parallel both of what? That man said that a long time ago. And now we got players. He said, we here now? Yes, we here. You got somebody gonna talk about. Then you got guys. Wanda. In the beginning, before the year started, Wanda. By the way, that was Eddie Robinson, the famous Grambling University coach, sent so many guys to the NFL. Wanda. It's just crazy. In the beginning of the year, I was saying, I was looking at all these colleges with these big budgets, these basketball teams. Let's just talk about basketball right now. With these big budgets, they can play all these players. Then I look at some of the universities don't have as much money, right? They don't have as much. So wonder, them universities don't have as much. So wonder if you got $20 million to spend on players, and I got $3 to $5 million to spend on players. It's gonna be a great chance that you should beat me. Just like they used to do. Alabama bought all the players a long time ago. Now everybody can buy. That's why Alabama ain't killing everybody no more. Because everybody can do what Alabama been doing all the time. Everybody, what Kentucky been doing all the time, buying the players. They've been doing that. Everybody can do it. Now, even players in Kentucky getting their head tore off. Coach, why don't y'all learn how to coach out there? Y'all thought they thought they had, hold up, y'all. Let me go. I got to go back. Let me see. Because I talked about this. Kentucky basketball. I talked about this a long time ago. Let me see what was that. Not that early, but I don't want to talk about that. Because Kentucky having buyer's remorse right now. Let's see what I said. They talking about the team is looking for chemistry. Last year, team had great chemistry. From the beginning, when I said chemistry, most people think they all get along. That's just a tiny part of chemistry. Where was that? Where was it? I want to go back when I said before the season even started. Hold on. Keep going, Robert. But all I was saying, who gonna be the first? I asked, who gonna be the first coach fired? by paying all these money to these non-playing ass dudes. Hold up, here we go. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up. Hold up. Watch this. Y'all watch this. I wrote a note to myself. This is June the 4th. They are not spending money. They are not spending money. They are not spending money, but they are spending money to win championships. They just ain't spending money. They're spending money to win championships. The expectation. What's your expectation for your team? What's your expectation for U of H? Who you paying the money to? I wrote this, hold up. This in June the 4th. I said, who you paying the money to? Get what I said? It can get you fired because of expectations. The SEC, the Slave Economic Conference. Y'all call it Southeastern Conference. I call it the Slave Economic Conference. How great the conference is. 10 teams, 14 teams in the tournament. Then they give a few non-conference bye games. You got to win them. That's why they be hesitant to play certain teams. All I want y'all to do is watch. I ain't want you said it. I ain't want you said it. Because people in the stands gonna try to judge Rice the same way they judge Kentucky. Who else ain't winning like they supposed to? And I'm gonna go to some stuff in a minute. You don't get. There are two tiers that you should look at. The metrics. North Carolina has provided its basketball program with a massive influx of financial support this offseason. Watch this. UNC's payroll will be more than $12 million. And they playing in the ACC against Georgia Tech and the rest of these teams that ain't got two, 3, maybe 4 million to deal with. They got 15 million to play with. That would put the Tar Heels in the top 5 men's program, and maybe even behind, two behind Kentucky. Do y'all know Kentucky? They tell me they paying over $20 million for that bunch of them kids. Come on now. Are y'all hearing me? So we got to judge them different. You can't give them. I know the people. I'm talking about the whole coaching staff. No, really, I'm talking about Mark Pope, because he's the boss. But we sit here, yes, Chuck McGowan, and getting their head tore off the bone. Do you know what I do like when I saw this? Y'all remember the young kid that I told y'all that left Sam Houston and went to, watch this, y'all, watch this. He left Sam Houston and transferred to Indiana and went back and got some of his NIL money and brought 6 figures back to Sam Houston. You know what that meant? Them people at Sam Houston treated this kid right. I saw that program the other day. They played against TSU. Something about them I liked. I don't love them, but some about them I liked. But that same young man had one of the best, his name is Lamar Wilkinson. He had one of the best shooting performances you ever see in college game. The man had 44 points in 24 minutes. Let me give me a sip off that. The young man had 44 points in 22 minutes. He was 16 of 24 from the field goal, of 22 from field goal. He was 10 of 15 from three. Shout out to you, Lamar. I talked about you when you gave that money, and I'm talking about you now. And my boy AJ Banster, the Banster, he went off in the Madison Square Garden last night. The difference in the game was, AJ DeBanster, had 28 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists in the win over Clemson last night. And I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. The difference in that game was BYU had AJ DeBanster. I see why they paid him all that money. And then I look at Dusty May. The guy used to be at Florida Atlantic. Now he at Michigan. He got a little at Kirk, what his name, Signetti in him. The guy at Indiana. Watch this. Year one, they fired Juwan Howard. Year one, he takes a 8-24 Michigan team from the year before and wins the Big Ten tournament and goes to the Sweet 16. Hey man, when dudes good, they just good. I got it. Year two, now they 9-0, ranked number 2 in the country, and beating teams by 30 points a game. Sometimes coaching, it means something. Hold on. You want to talk about that? You know what? I'll wait on that one. Nah, wait on that one. It's Women Rock Wednesday. I'm trying to find some special to get y'all out of here with. I did want, I did want to show y'all that, but I can't do it. Y'all hear with me for a minute now. I'm just going. They was telling me about, the college football bowl games are dying. I don't want to talk about that. Shout out to Prairie View again. Celebration Bowl. They what's the day? They probably there now. Hold up, y'all. I'm just give me a second. Wait a minute. Oh, I talked about that already. I had an HBCU spotlight. I did before we get out of here. No, we got one more day tomorrow. Because I was talking to some friends of mine the other night, and I mentioned earlier that we all we got. We're all in this together. And I think the way we have been conditioned, it's not our fault. How do you think the University of Utah equity deal will have others follow suit? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I promise you. Just something about it ain't right with me. That's why I say I don't know. I got to study it a little bit more. Then I'll give you a more definitive answer later. But I think the way we have been conditioned is for somebody to come and help us all the time. Some gatekeeper got to come. what I like about this show is not gate kept. Can't nobody tell us what to do. Eric, Chuck, y'all got a place on this. Ain't no gatekeeper coming on here telling us what to do on this show. Nobody give us permission to do this every day. In case you just coming on this show, nobody give it. We just did it. Nobody gave us permission. We didn't go ask them, hey, is it all right? And no, we just said, okay. And we broadcasted simultaneously on 2 different feeds. Could be 5 or 6 if I wanted to give those people our intellectual property. I can go on Instagram. I can go on, what's that other one? What's the other? Twitter. I may do it one day, but I don't want them to have that much of my intellectual property. They didn't give us permission to do this. This is the way forward. Let's stop waiting for people to tell us that it's okay. Chuck McGowan, whatever you want to do, it's okay. He said, Hatter, that is what BYU is doing to get players to commit to Utah. They have been very consistent in football and basketball. Just curious on your thought. He said, what is BYU? Let's see them do it again next year. Maybe this was a one-off. Some about DJ DeBanson and his daddy. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know him, but I've been around this stuff so long. Some about them too just ain't right. Where the mama at? Where the mama? I just don't know. And y'all probably seen her. I just never seen her. When they on the national television, they interview the dad. Where the mama? I just don't know. Craig, that's a good one. Doing to get players to commit to Utah, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Cause ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to Utah. I ain't gonna lie. I must confess. I love Park City. I love Park City. I love Park City. Did I tell y'all that I love Park City? I think that's the first place I ever skied. The first place I ever skied. I fell in love with skiing at Park City, at the Black Ski Summit, long time ago, at Park City. It's the only reason I would go to Utah. Kentucky's assistant coaches. Hey, Kentucky's assistant head coach, Alvin Brooks, was on Chop Shop, and he hooped it. So what? Kentucky is still a bad school, no matter who's coaching. So you think I'm going to change my mind that Kentucky is terrible and got a bunch of terrible players coaching? Alvin Brooks was on the Chop Shop? You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. They better get that stuff right up there. They're getting paid to get it right up there. I don't know what you're talking about. Mark Pope is the head coach. If you were listening, that's who I was talking about. And you sure, Alvin Brooks, the kid, Hoop Htx? Man, come on. Let's go. Also remember, the other players that have been in Utah are older because they had to go on them Mormon. Yeah, they got to go on them missions. So AJ DeMassa ain't got to go on a mission. Brigham Young. Y'all, it's some ain't right about that one, y'all. See, when listen, unlike other people, when they don't know about stuff, they just want to talk about it. I told y'all, we got this fire hose of crazy information, and somebody need to curate it. And that's all I try to do on this show is curate all this information. Y'all, because I don't know where y'all be getting some of this stuff from. Eric ain't nothing like that player. But back to y'all. But this is the way forward. Let's stop letting people tell us what's okay. Because it's never going to be okay with them. They're never going to give you permission. But guess what? We don't need them to. We got our own show. Ain't it crazy? We got a show that this dude can constantly come up. Think about it. We got a show that we got a guy that constantly come up here and put stuff on here, this crazy stuff on the screen all the time. But that's him. I want him to feel safe, but I ain't agreeing with that mess. But I'm trying to find it's something else I did really want to share with you. I keep finding it. I keep going. Just talking about the coaches leaving. Tom Izzo talking about coach. The kids want to skip processes. Today's society want to skip the process. Tom Izzo said he gonna retire after this year. All the OG coaches are walking away from the game at every level, because basketball, they knew these entitled ass kids don't love the game like they used to. I hate that, because I know how much the game, I know what it did for my son, know what it did for me, know what it did for my family. You follow me? There's a difference between loving the game and loving what the game brings you. To my high school players, to my college players. Y'all got little street agents, all these people running around talking about, man, give my guy needs this money. My guy, pay my guy, play my guy, pay my guy, play my guy, pay my guy. I done paid him now. If his ass ain't good enough now, I ain't playing him. That's how these coaches feeling, y'all. I told you I'm just listening to a coach just vent to me. Hold on, y'all. Boy, I want to look outside my door so bad. He said, no, BYU athletes are not required to serve missions for. Okay. All right. Let me go. Let's keep going. What was I at? Let me finish this. I'm going to finish the show out. The world we live in seems to focus on loving what it brings you more than loving the game itself. Even the mamas, the daddies, and everything. Man, there's some mamas in the NBA or some, they don't know I know, but I know that's doing some crazy stuff. Somebody told me it started about 20 years ago with the great coaches like Jerry Sloan, Hubie Brown, Larry Brown getting put out the packs. Hubie Brown and Larry Brown getting put out the pasture. See, kids these days don't want to listen to anybody anymore who isn't going to gas them up 24/7. Division I college player last night sent me no, he didn't send me none. I said, dude, I watched the game. And what I said is, nothing good happens behind the ball. Nothing. If you're on defense, if you're behind the ball, you're going to get dunked on. If you're on offense, you're behind the ball, you ain't going to never touch it. Nothing good. Sprint your behind up the floor. Them first 3 steps. Wop, 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 wop. Go. How in the hell you behind the ball handler? How to do with the ball beating you up the floor? You must don't want the damn ball. But a lot of people won't tell nobody that. Guess who told them that? Me. I would say it's layered. It's a layer deeper. These coaches see what sports betting and NIL money have polluted the spirit of the game. Because the sports betting is a part of this stuff too. Outcomes decided with millions of dollars on the line. The game is a full-fledged business now. And y'all, I'm afraid it will one day die to indifference and greed. Just like this man just said. Watch this.
I feel now that after these years and the great contribution that this organization has made to intercollegiate athletics, that the tail is about to wag the dog. It is television now. It will be recruiting tomorrow. It will be academic standards after that. Then it will be buying athletes next until the whole college athletic structure tumbles down. I'm pleased to have this opportunity to appear before you. Thank you. I feel
Eddie Robinson years ago, I don't know the exact date that was. But that's why I said I would say it's a layer deeper. Because these coaches are seeing what sports betting. So y'all just think they worry about NIL money. No, they watching the NIL money have polluted the spirit of the game. Y'all, we got one kid that the folks and gave you all this money, and then you finna leave, and then hold up. We got one kid that was at Memphis last year. I forgot his name. He on the way yet now. Tariq something. They gave him some money in June, right? A lot of money. But the assistant coach then promised him something else, and the assistant coach ain't got no money to give him. The assistant coach got fired. And then he talking about when the season started, he didn't do all that practicing the season start. Well, I want the rest of my money that he promised me. Man, Penny said, man, bye, man. Come on, get your ass on out of here. But they polluted the spirit of the game. Outcomes decided with millions of dollars on the line. Kids are getting $600,000 at 18. Of course, the hunger will be gone. If you come from poverty and suddenly somebody giving you $600K or $2 million, it's natural for you to lift your feet off the gas. The kids that know they're not good enough to go pro already got it made. They sit back cool on the sideline. I'm watching them. And on top of that, kids can transfer and take more money elsewhere, which makes it hard to build a program. This is why these coaches mad. Not just because somebody getting some money. There's no structure in this stuff. These people just can come the next day, man. Barry McDonald can come and say, hey, man, somebody just called me. They're going to give you this money. And you just leave school and withdraw from school. It's unbelievable. Football, I think, is the only sport where you get it out the mud. Basketball, soccer has become a rich man's sport. Um, because if you have a mid son, mid means just regular son, getting looked by big schools and not the real ballers, you know, they ain't even from out of the hood no more. A lot of these old coaches just aren't leaving because the kids don't love to go. Some of them, some of them can adapt. They coach the father of these players, and now they can't handle coaches and sons. The game evolved on some of them, and some of these coaches didn't evolve. It's not one side. It's not one. And I'm not one. Excuse me. And I'm not one to side with the entitled people. Well, I know I know some of them. But why is the responsibility? Somebody was asking me. Why is the responsibility for a 22 to 24-year-old, to 18 to 22 love the game when everybody else in college sports is in it for the business, money, and the next opportunity? So I understand that part. But I said, but they the one who playing. And I know coaches are leaving every year for better opportunities. Look what Lane Kiffin did. I understand. NCAA let gambling sites bet on these guys, and we act like they're supposed to be the only grown-ups while everybody else is looking out for themselves. The thing about Izzo, he has never done this. I ain't never heard him talk like, and that's the person saying in context, context matters. No one blames these kids for leaving school to take more money. We don't know what kind of situation they are in, and neither does Izzo. But man, it's crazy out here because we got all of these grown ass fanboys. They such fans of we just, and I don't know what it is. And maybe you fans can tell me. Maybe you fans can tell me. What make grown men just follow behind these players like that without getting paid? Now, if you're getting paid, follow. If you're getting paid, you get this. Some people get paid to follow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about these people just, I mean, I don't know. It just, I for the life of me, trying to see what else I have for you. What I got? Oh, I ain't got but 2 minutes. I did want to talk about my girl, but I'm gonna talk about her tomorrow. I had this picture for y'all. Where's she at? Where's she at? Boy, I had something I wanted, but it was gonna take too long. That's why I didn't do it. But I had something for y'all. Boy, y'all don't understand. Boy, I be, here my girl there. Here my girl there. This my woman that rocks today. She got him hot. She got Donald Trump so hot. He ain't talking about nobody else. He talk. It's 6 women around the country. A record amount of women going for these Senate seats. Y'all remember the Senate seats I was telling y'all about? Ain't but 100 of them. 6 black women trying to go at these boys' head. These old Mitch McConnells and all of them trying to go at their head this year. She going in corner, but they on her already. They talking negative about her already. Talk about the bad. Is she bad? Don't y'all let that all of that stuff that you about to hear on Facebook. I'm preparing y'all on Twitter and Snitter and Titter and all them others. Don't let that mess deter y'all. This woman is bad. She wasn't bad, I tell you. I believe you me. She bad. She bad. When I knew that Nancy Pelosi and all them old heads, Schumer and all them, didn't like her, I knew we had some. Because they full of shit. They full of. She coming in and said, no, we ain't doing this like y'all been doing. I ain't finna go along to get along with these fools. I'm gonna fight the way they fight. So don't let it get to your family, because I got my own family members I got to deal with. Because they think they see it on Facebook and they think it's gospel. But I got to get out of here, y'all, because I got some stuff to do. And I will hit y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here.